Blackstone Audio presents Lucy by Jamaica Kincaid. This book is read by Robin Miles. For George W. S. Trow. Poor visitor. It was my first day. I had come the night before, a grey-black and cold night before, as it was expected to be in the middle of January, though I didn't know that at the time, and I could not see anything clearly on the way in from the airport, even though there were lights everywhere. As we drove along, someone would single out to me a famous building, an important street, a park, a bridge that, when built, was thought to be a spectacle. In a daydream I used to have, all these places were points of happiness to me. All these places were lifeboats to my small, drowning soul, for I would imagine myself entering and leaving them, and just that, entering and leaving over and over again, would see me through a bad feeling I did not have a name for. I only knew it felt a little like sadness, but heavier than that. Now that I saw these places, they looked ordinary, dirty, worn down by so many people entering and leaving them in real life, and it occurred to me that I could not be the only person in the world for whom they were a fixture of fantasy. It was not my first bout with the disappointment of reality, and it would not be my last. The undergarments that I wore were all new, bought for my journey, and as I sat in the car, twisting this way and that to get a good view of the sights before me, I was reminded of how uncomfortable the new can make you feel. I got into an elevator, something I had never done before, and then I was in an apartment and seated at a table eating food just taken from a refrigerator. In the place I had just come from, I always lived in a house, and my house did not have a refrigerator in it. Everything I was experiencing, the ride in the elevator, being in an apartment, eating day-old food that had been stored in a refrigerator, was such a good idea that I could imagine I would grow used to it and like it very much. But at first it was all so new that I had to smile with my mouth turned down at the corners. I slept soundly that night, but it wasn't because I was happy and comfortable. Quite the opposite. It was because I didn't want to take in anything else. That morning...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?